One would be Patricia Highsmith, Stranger on a Train, probably one of the best psychological thrillers ever written. Patricia Cornwell's Mortem, which is just a brilliant book. Conan Doyle's The Hound of the Baskervilles, which was, I feel, his best writing. Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None, which was just a brilliant book and wonderful, wonderful plotting. And to get outside of the crime fiction, probably one of my favorite authors of all time, the American novelist John Irving. And a lot of people know him for The World According to Garp, but I feel like the best book he wrote, at least for me, was Cider House Rules, which took on a very, very important issue, abortion in the United States, and told a multi-generational tale about it. And it was absolutely brilliant. He won the Academy Award because he adapted the book for a screenplay. He won the Academy Award for screenplay writing. He's just a brilliant novelist. The best crime fiction book ever written, I'm probably a little biased because the book I'm thinking about was set in my hometown of Richmond and came about at a really significant time in my life and the life of my family. It was a book called Mortem by Patricia Cornwell. And when it first came out, a long time ago, it won every award any crime writer could win in the United States, in Britain, in France, Germany. Everyone said this book was like the greatest stuff. I've known Patricia Cornwell, I've known her for a long time. But the mystery is about the Southside Strangler. It was a fictionalized version of a true story that took place in Richmond, Virginia, when my family lived there. And I remember reading that book day in and day out. And I remember at a bus stop missing my bus twice, if you can believe it, because I was just standing there reading this book. And my sister lived in the south side of Richmond at the time, and my brother and my father and I would take turns staying with her at night because people were scared to death that this person was going to strike, the next victim. They were all women. So that was a very personal connection to that book. But it was a brilliant book, and many consider it, right at the very top of all crime fiction ever written. It's one of the most atmospheric, forensically precise novels. Introduced the character of Dr. K. Scarpetta, and just an all-around brilliant read and an accomplishment by a very talented novelist.